This presentation that you're about to watch is for four kinds of people. And those are the four kinds of people that I really want to address today. The first person that I want to talk to is that person who says, no, uh-uh, I don't want to do this. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what, I don't even want to be a part of anything that's got to do with selling. I don't like to sell. I don't network market. I don't like MLMs. I'm talking to you. You are the very person that I want to talk to. You know why? Because at the same time you're shaking your head, you're saying yes to, I care about people. I care about changing lives. I want to see people helped. I want to see people do better in their life. I want to see people healthier. You're a kind person and you're always helping somebody. You are the epitome of if I can help somebody. That's the first person. The second person that I want to talk to today is that person who says, I'm busy. I don't even know how I got on here. I don't know how I'm taking time out of my schedule today because I'm busy. I got a business, I got a job, I got family, I got grandkids. Matter of fact, I'm already in a network marketing company that I'm really focused on. That's my focus. I got too much on my plate. You're the person that I'm talking to today. Why? Because you're also the same person who says, I need to have another stream of income. I want to make money while I sleep. Matter of fact, I want to count my money while I'm laying in bed. You are the very person that I want to talk to today. And the third person that I want to talk to is that person who says, one day I'm going to leave here. One day I got to check out of here and I'm going to another place, whatever that place is that you believe in. But yet one day you're going to die. But you don't want to leave and not leave a legacy. You don't want to leave here and leave bills. You don't want to just only leave kind words and gestures and sayings that you did, but you want to leave some money. And then the fourth person that I want to talk to today is that person who says, you know what? I have missed some opportunities. And I realize that throughout the course of my life, if you're like me, I'm a baby boomer, and I've seen some things that in hindsight, I say, oh, golly, I should have got involved in that. Because life is an endless series of missed opportunities. And so many of us that are here right now, we're poor. Now, see, you think when I say poor, I'm talking about your finances. No, I'm not talking about your finances or your lack of finances. I'm talking about the fact that we are passing over opportunities repeatedly. That's what poor really means. And most of us have done that because we didn't know something. We didn't understand something. We didn't know what a Google was. We didn't know that Amazon was going to blow up. We didn't know that we would be calling strangers to pick up our children to go places called Uber. Don't even know who this is, but you're letting them get in your car. We didn't understand that. So let me tell you a little bit about our company, Wakana. Our company launched on April the 20th, 2019, and I'm so excited to say that I was there the day this company launched. So I've been here since day one. And we started out with our own line of CBD products. Now, some of you may not know what CBD is. It stands for cannabidiol. Yes, it comes from the cannabis plant, but no, it is not marijuana. It is not the marijuana side of the plant. It is the hemp side of the plant. And that's how we got started with CBD products and essential oils. Wonderful products that we're proud of because they're changing people's lives, helping them and assisting them with their blood pressure and their lupus and their MS and so many other endless diseases and things that people are going through. Now, we don't make claims. We don't say that it'll cure or treat or diagnose, but we do have people that make claims. And these products have helped change their lives or help them to get their life back. Then in 2020, we expanded. And we included a complete line of wellness and weight management products. And then in 2021, that's when I started making this transition that you see right here. And if you really want to know, go back and look at some of my old Facebook pages where my face was real round. And but I became a part and a product of the flat belly lifestyle. We're excited to say that we have over 24,000 customers. We are a customer-based company because we have products that work, products that give people results. And so they come back. Our executive team has over 100 years of experience in the direct sales industry, and they have helped shape and guide multi-billion-dollar companies. And then we're really excited to say that we reinvest 1% of our gross profits to empower underserved communities. Matter of fact, we just did a thing where we gave our monies or we bought products so that we could feed 10 families, every person. I was one of those persons, my husband and we did invest in that to the point where we now are able to know that 10 families, as a result of our giving, are going to eat really good during the holidays. And we've got a 5-star rating on Google. Let me introduce you to our C-suite. Our Chief Financial Officer is Mr. Ron Archie, CPA. Our Chief Operating Officer is Christian Phillips. Our hardest working CEO is Melissa Boston. Our midwife, who helps birth all the possibility out of us, is Phyllis Nash. And our Chief Medical Officer, she's a real doctor, guys. She's an OB-GYN, Dr. Rita J. McGuire. But not only her, we've got a full medical advisory board that not only recommends our product, but they use our products for themselves, for their patients, and for their families. And we're talking about MDs and PhDs and clinical psychologists and child psychologists and RNs and LVNs and chiropractors and PharmDs. We got some of everything on our medical advisory board. And then the product line. Let me tell you something. As I said, we were there the day we started with a small product line, but our product line has become so vast to the point where we've got coffee, gourmet coffee. We've got gummies that can help you sleep, that put you in that REM kind of sleep. We've got products that help you with your sexual, like Marvin Gaye say, sexual healing. Yep. We've got soluble, water soluble products that go in your drinks and your shake and your cocktails and your mocktails and your water. Seasonings to cook with, hand sanitizer that doesn't have that alcohol in it that turns your hands all white. We've got hair care line that I'm excited about because I just went natural a couple of months ago. We got a full SOS, Save Our Strand line. And we've got smokable products and even pain creams and a roll-on pain thing that people are just always talking about. Matter of fact, it's like our #1 seller, right? But here's the #1 seller right here since 2021 is our Flat Belly Lifestyle. This is a cleanse that when you use our cleanse and go through our system, you find yourself getting rid of, see, not just losing, because when you lose something, you'll pick it back up and you find it, but getting rid of waste, getting the toxins and the plaque and the mold and the mildew and all the stuff out of our bodies. Oh my goodness, you've got clogged drains. We got to undrain ourselves like Drano in your sink. Well, guess what? Our system is the same way. 4 to 6 meals just sitting in our body, causing problems, causing inflammation. But when you go through our 7-day or our 21-day cleanse, it changes your lives. And so many people have already done it. Probably some people that you've already talked to, you probably see the difference, the glow in their skin, the waste that has left their body as a result of weight leaving their body, flat bellies, biceps, triceps, all of that. So many testimonials. So let me ask you, think about this. What opportunity have you missed? Were you at the table? I mean, did anybody invite you to the table of Microsoft or Apple? Well, let's go way back to the days of Amway. Were you one of those persons that had products sitting in your garage that you couldn't get rid of, but some people became millionaires? Who knew what a Google was? I missed Bitcoin when it was less than $1. Yeah, I've got a few coins now, but I did not get it. It didn't grasp my mind. I'm still learning all this about the cryptocurrency, but that's what I'm talking about. We've all been there. We've passed over opportunities over and over again. But today is your day. Somebody thought enough of you. Somebody loved you enough. Somebody respected you enough to have you to come to this presentation and figure out what you could do. How would you like to sit at the table and share in 1% of our company's gross revenue? Yes, did I not say this company is about to blow up? If I didn't, you got to know that because we have a business model out of this world. As a matter of fact, here's our philosophy. When they deny you a seat at the table, like all those other times we're talking about with Amway and with Amazon and with Apple and all of those companies, you didn't get a seat at the table. So what do? Build your own table. And that's what we've done here at Wakana. We've built our own table. So much so that we have seen growth in our company far beyond the standard. Because most startup companies, their ideal growth And they think they're doing good if they do anywhere between 15 to 25%. But here at Wakana, since our inception, we have had profit every single year in the middle of a pandemic, in the middle of a global shutdown, in the middle of an economic recession and unprecedented war. Our average growth has been 30%. Amazing. And the reason is because of our model. See, we set aside just a certain percentage for profit, for legal accounting, for the cost of goods, for the cost of planning and running our business. But the majority of it goes into the field for those that are helping us to build our business, those that are helping us to run the business. That's where the commissions go. So I just want you to understand that in the last 40 months, so please get these numbers, we've done $8 million in gross sales. In the last 40 months, that's an average of $200,000 per month. Pretty doggone good. So guess what we did? We've paid out $3.5 million in commissions on various different levels. So that's approximately 44%. Who does that? Well, that's what we do here at Wakana. So if you just do the math, because I asked you, how would you like to share in 1%? How would you like to get a seat at the table? Because that 1% that we're talking about that we've previously done in the 8 millions comes to $80,000, right? And that's the amount that we've already paid out to our founding members. Get this, we started talking about this again this year because we've been doing this every year since the company started. But just this year long, just October, this is November, we've already paid out in cash back and Wakana bucks $63,200 just in 2022. And since we started in 2019, we've paid out $310,000 in cash back and Wakana bucks. And you'll understand what those are as we get along. See, because we believe that one of the greatest transfers of wealth of our lifetime is here. And I'm excited that you're here. I'm excited that you're getting a seat at the table, that you're making a decision to be a part of this transfer of wealth. So I'm going to ask you again, how would you like to share in 1% of our company's gross revenue? Here's how you can do it. Right here is called our new member founding dispensary. When you purchase this new member founding dispensary, you begin to put yourself in a position, you got a seat at the table, and you can share in that 1% for only $19.99.90. Okay, I'll just kind of round that off to $2,000 just to make sense, right? But you're not just going to get a piece of paper like you do in most cases when you talk about shares. You get a piece of paper and you got to wait for profits to be made. But no, this is the gross revenue, 1% off the top before the bills are paid, before profits are made. And then not only are you going to do that, but we're going to give you product. All of our top selling products, you're going to get 2 of this and 2 of that, and 2 of this. The oud oil, oh my God, that's the oil I use to just massage my husband every night. You can use it on your hair. It's wonderful, gives you that sheen and that shine. The hemp powered hair helps you with alopecia and all those things that we have, hair loss, ladies, you know what I'm talking about. And the men helps you grow your beard. The Chaga, can't get that out. Chaga helps you with your immune system. The flat belly coffee, I told you earlier, gourmet with very little caffeine in it. For those of you that, don't need that caffeine to put you on edge. The power water soluble to put in your tea and your coffee and your milk and your shakes and your mocktails and your cocktails. The Hemp MD, this is the strongest CBD, the most potent CBD, 900 milligrams. And I'm going to tell you now, please understand, it won't get you high, but it sure will give testimonies and assist you with inflammation and those chronic issues that you might be dealing with. The flat belly, the 7-day cleanse, you're going to get some of those. The extreme pain relief. Oh my God, so many testimonies from people. My own godmother uses it for neuropathy, uses it for the arthritis. My mother-in-law uses it for her arthritis. The extreme pain relief. And then we got the Dr. Rita's rub. That's a roller ball. That's mobile. We got people that put that in every room of their house, use it when their muscles get sore and you're working out. We got the Hempranium. Hempranium is our own proprietary formula with black seed, turmeric, coconut oil, and peppermint, as well as 500 milligrams of CBD. Broad spectrum gummies. Listen, I know most of us don't sleep good at night. You haven't entered that REM. But when you take our gummies that are infused with CBD, not coated, not sprayed, infused with CBD, you enter into that sleep. Helps you with inflammation, helps you with that alertness, all of that. And then to top it all off, we'll let you attend our Wakanda University, where you can become certified if you choose to do so. If you choose to get all this information, because as I said, I can talk like I talk, not because I'm a medical doctor, but because I've been certified and got my own certification. I'm a Wakandapreneur that I got going through our Wakanda University. And then we're going to give you some money back. We're going to give you $200 bucks back. Remember me talking about that? And $200 cash back. So you really don't pay this full price. And then if you want to, we're going to even let you get up to 3 shares. Not 1, not 2. You can have 3. Now let's do the math, because I'm going to round this off to $2,000. Is that okay? If I told you at any company and they said you could have 3 shares, you would want to know what the value, how much is 1 share. And then you would do what? Multiply 3 times that. So if I did that in this case, 3 times $2,000, that's about what? 6,000, 4,000, 3 times 2 is $6,000, right? But guess what? With our company, the first share would be $19.99. The next share would be $9.99. So now let's do that math. If I get 3, that's only $4,000. And if you're already a dispensary owner here at Wakanda and you've already got the crown jewel, all you pay is 3 times the $9.99. I mean, how excellent is that? But hold up, wait a minute, flag on the play, because as we are ending and rounding up the end of this, what we're doing here, we've got a special just for you. Oh man, your timing is great. Because now, instead of getting the Wakanda bucks and the cash back, we're going to apply it up front. So what does that mean? If you want 1 share, it's only going to cost you $16.99. And if you want 2 more, it'll be $8.99 for the other 2. That's about $3,500 instead of $4,000. And if you are already a crown jewel, guess what? You just paid 3 times the $8.99. It doesn't get any better than that. Because let me tell you something. Well, it does get better, because guess what else is going to happen? Your name's going to be on the wall. Where these ladies are and the skyline is, that's coming off. Your name will be on the wall, and I'm going to tell you the proudness I felt when my husband and I went to Chicago, because we bought shares the first year, we got it the second year, and our name is on 2 different walls. And now we'll be able to look at that, and guess who else? Your great, great, great grandkids one day will look on that wall and say, they did not miss this opportunity. So the wonderful thing is that you're going to be leaving a legacy. And if you decide you want to even build the business, because see, this presentation, you already know somebody else who needs to see it, right? What if you invited them back this evening when our C-suite does the presentation, or you invited them tomorrow or the next day to see this presentation, and you started building a team already instantly? We're going to pay you 6 levels down as if you were a sapphire. And we'll explain that in detail as you become a part of what we're doing. But now, how do you qualify to get these shares? There is one guideline, one requirement, and that's that you have 3 sales on your website. Just 3. And guess what? You can be one of them. Now, I have people say, okay, well, now there you go. I can't get no sales on my website. I ain't trying to sell nothing. Well, don't. Just buy 3 things and put it in your mama's name, your name, and somebody else's name. Your sister's name and your cousin's name and your name. And you can get the least thing. There's no stipulation on how much you have to spend. And that equals 1 share. Now, here's where you better be glad that I'm not the owner of this company. Because if you had 3 shares, I would probably tell you, if you got 3 shares, you're going to have 3 people for every share. But our CEO, she didn't say that. For the whole 2023, every month you have 3 customers, 3 transactions. That qualifies you no matter how many shares you have. If you got one share, you got to have three. If you got three shares, you just have to have three. And it can be the same three month after month after month. And you can spend whatever dollar amount you want to. And then here's what we're going to do. This is November. We got December. For these next 2 months, you don't even have to get those three. We're going to waive that until January the 1st. But yet you're still going to get paid the revenue from the shares. How awesome is that? And then I'm going to take it to another level. Let's say, I know you're busy. Remember, one of the persons I said is real busy. You barely making it through this presentation. If you miss a month, if you miss 2 months, if you miss 3 months, if you miss the whole year, you are still a founding member for life. But here's what I can guarantee you, that when our company hits 500 million, when we hit 1 billion, I bet you will go ahead and meet these requirements and get you 3 transactions on that website. Because you say, oh my God, I need to do this so I can get paid, right? But if you do miss a month, you just won't get paid for that particular month, but you still will be a founding member. And then if you decide to work this business like I'm working the business, you can earn more shares without having to pay a dime. And we teach you and we train you how to do that. Every three months, every quarter is when you get paid regarding the shares. So right now, you're getting involved, you're excited, you're going to get paid between January the 15th and the 22nd. Every quarter is a payout time for the 3 months, or however many that you required, that you qualified for. Now, let me ask you this question. How many of you go to Walmart? Who doesn't, right? I want to ask you something. Walmart has everything. I mean, Walmart has school supplies. We get school supplies from Walmart. We get food from produce from Walmart. We even get clothes from Walmart. We get electronics from Walmart. Here's the thing about Walmart. You don't even you go to the checkout anymore. You got to check your own self out. That's how technology has improved, right? I guess we could say improved. And you might even get a greeter that says, welcome to Walmart. But here's the question I got to ask you. If you had invested in Walmart 10 years ago, I want you to put in the chat, tell me, how much do you think you would have benefited had you invested in Walmart 10 years ago with $1,000? Just throw some numbers out there. Just hit it up. Put some numbers out there. And let me see what y'all think. What you think? Okay, I'm going to help you. I'm going to help you a little bit. I want you to understand Walmart is huge. And these are statistics that I found on the internet. I live in Texas. We have 601 Walmarts. And all over the country, there's a Walmart. I mean, you can go to the smallest town and find a Walmart. And according to statistics on the internet, there are 10,593 stores. So now think about that again. If you invested $1,000 10 years ago, how much do you think you would have made with Walmart? Well, to be surprised, I'm gonna tell you, 10 years ago, today you would have $2,442.92. I mean, you would have made $1,000, $1,400. If you did it in 2017, you would only have $760 profit. If you just did it last year, you'd have $18.79. That blew me away. Because when I think about 10,000 stores and all the stores that Walmart has, I'm thinking I would have more than that. See, what I'm trying to say is we put our money in a bag with holes in it because we shop at Walmart. We buy things at Walmart. Not only do we go to Walmart, but how many of you can understand the potential they're talking about today of 1%? What could it become? When we're talking about a company that has already done $8 million just in 40 months. And we've done that in the United States. And we've done that in the midst of a pandemic. Listen, there's no telling where we're going. But where are you putting your money? I'll tell you where you're putting your money. How many of you right now have a phone? We all got cell phones. Are you an Android user? Guess what? How many of these phones have you had? Just think about how many times have you upgraded your phone? But how many times did Motorola send you a check? How many times have you upgraded your iPhone? For all you iPhone users. But how many times has Apple sent you a check? But yet you're investing in it. Yes, you are. Every time you stand in line to get another phone. Okay, so you say, okay, well, I still got the same flip phone. Okay, you got kids, you got grandkids, and they love the Jordan. But when's the last time that Nike sent you a check? Have you been at the table of any of these companies to benefit from the investment that you have made in them? All you're doing is using a phone and wearing some shoes. Okay, well, maybe I haven't hit you yet. But here it is. Everybody, come on now, fess up. I have to raise both hands because I am a dedicated Amazon Prime member. Love getting my packages overnight, but I pay for it. I pay for it. But I've never, ever seen Amazon send me a check. It hasn't happened. It's not going to happen because I didn't get a seat at the table. So here's what I'm saying to you. Our average share over the time that we've been here has been around $4. And this number will fluctuate based on how much revenue and how many qualified shares. See, we've been opening up this door. And in just a short period of time, we're already exceeding what I would think I should be getting if I had invested in Walmart. But I'm telling you, the sky is the limit because of where we're getting ready to go and the timing of what's about to happen. So now I'm going to slow down and we're going to meditate because I really want you to get this. I need you to meditate on this. Did you get that? Just in case you did, I want you to take a deep breath and I want you to meditate. See, I'm trying to deliver a message right now because today is the 27th of November, right? There are 3 more days. 3 more days before this door shuts. See, new enrollment for this 1%, we've been doing it every year for the past few years. And my husband and I, we got shares the first year. We got shares the second year. But this is the last year. It ends on November 30th. That means for the first time, no new shares. This pool locks forever on December 31st. What does that mean? That only means that the shares continue now to go up because every year about this time, when we open up the door, a whole lot of folk come in and the value of the shares goes down because more people joined, right? But what happens when the door shuts and can't nobody else come in? Doesn't that make sense? If revenue keeps going up and no other people can come in, that means the value of your shares continues to go up, up, and up. That's what's exciting about this time. See, we can't call this an investment. You know why? Because when you invest in companies, you're waiting for the company to enter into a profit. People invested in Amazon and they had to wait 7 years before they got a profit. And you know what that profit was? Pennies on the share. We have been in profit every year, but you're not waiting on profit. The 1% is coming off the top, the gross revenue. And if you qualify for a share in any given month, you are guaranteed a payout based on the value of the share. And in addition, you're going to get product. So you really make your money back just because you get product that you can sell, that you can share, that you can use yourself, and you're going to get some rewards greater or equal to your purchase price. And then guess what? I already showed you how the new founding members are going to save money right now because of this special where you can apply your cash back and you're not paying the full price. But let me emphasize, the door is closing. So today is the day. Now is the time for you to get back with the person who invited you because they loved you enough, they cared enough about you to not allow you to miss out on this time.